Jay, here we are at the combine, and you got some players showing up April the 15th, 16th, and you got OTAs on the horizon, and new season's upon us. What are some of the goals of your football team during this offseason? Where does this team need to improve to be able to reach the ultimate goal?
Well, I think we need to improve in all phases, without a doubt. Coaching staff we need to improve our performance along with every player, every position. Situational awareness, there's a lot of things we can do to improve that, but first things first, we have to get our team together, and it's a free agent process. We got to get some of our key guys re-signed, some other guys signed, and of course the draft is very, very important.
Talk about the plans. You guys have been hard at watching film, and we're at the combine. Give us a look at what the next couple of months might hold for the team. 2 weeks away from free agency, I guess that's your first focus.
Yeah, that is the first focus. Free agency first focus, and then we jump into the draft. But we're also in the process of evaluating what we did last year and how we can improve our system, how we go about installing our offense, defense, special teams, what better steps we can take to make it a smoother process and a more improved process.
You talk about your system, and we cannot talk about players who aren't here, and we can't talk about free agents until next week, a couple weeks away. But in a general sense, for a quarterback, how much does he have to learn when he comes to camp for you off season? What's that progression like for any quarterback?
In a general sense, Larry?
Yes,
well,
because we can't be specific.
Yeah. Well, I think it depends on who the quarterback is. If it's a veteran-type quarterback, I think the process will be slower. And if he played for a team with similar concepts, it'll be a smoother transition for him. If it's a brand-new quarterback right out of college who has never done this before, it'll take a little bit more time. But I think from the amount of time when we start our OTA process to training camp to the preseason games to regular season games, we'll get whoever that is ready.
How I'm going to say this carefully because you are a former pro quarterback, but
Kind of.
how much does that help you with quarterbacks? People consider you like the quarterback guy. Could you talk about that a little bit? Because I've seen you in action. You know the position pretty well.
Yeah, I feel like I'm still learning it. It's a very tough position to study, learn, coach. You know, it's the toughest position in all sports. I think a lot of people agree with me on that. So it depends on the person, really. It depends on the quarterback you're coaching, how much you can throw at them. Some quarterbacks want a lot at them. Some of them don't want quite as much. They want you to be more specific. So we'll get to know whoever our quarterback is. We have Colt in the building. He feels really good about the system. He's in a great spot right now as far as what he knows with what we're going to put in next year. And the next guy we have, we'll just get him ready to go.
How much of a teacher are you with quarterbacks? Do you consider that one of the most important things you have to do with a quarterback?
Yeah, I mean, you have to teach them, but fortunately we have Matt Cavanaugh as our coordinator, who's an ex-quarterback. Kevin O'Connell, our quarterback coach, is an ex-quarterback. So we have ex-quarterbacks in the room to help the process go along smoothly, and feel great about our coaching staff. And Kevin, I think his first year as a quarterback coach was outstanding. I know Colt really likes him a lot, and I'm sure the new quarterback will also.